Hello everyone, welcome to another motovlog on my channel. My name is Marshall3498, and on today's motovlog what I'm going to be talking about is motorcycle related as usual, but today's motovlog is really kind of about my channel in a way. And let me start out by saying this: some of the topics that I do are not on the bike that I'm riding, because let's face it, there are only so many videos you can do about one bike or whatever. You might be able to do like motorcycle memories or something like that on a different bike, or when I'm comparing like an adventure bike compared to my 2023 KTM 890 Adventure, which I'm obviously not on. Right now I'm on my 2016 Yamaha FJR 1300. But what I'm getting at is when I'm comparing like I've done some comparison videos to not only the bike I own, but I've done comparison videos to like a Honda Trail 125 versus a Honda 300 Rally. I don't own either one of those bikes, so obviously I can't talk about them in great detail, but I can talk about specs and what their intended uses are and what I believe the pros are and the cons are of each bike's comparable. Basically what I'm trying to get at is those of you keyboard warriors out there who are like, you're not even riding that bike, what are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. Well, guess what? I'm sorry I ruined your day or made you get butt hurt so bad that you had to get on your keyboard and start hacking out stuff like, this guy's an idiot, he's not even riding this stuff. Well, guess what? I hate to come across as snooty or rude to the keyboard warriors, but this is my motorcycle channel. If you don't like the content I'm watching, you don't have to watch it. That's your prerogative. And it's also my prerogative to make whatever content, whatever that motorcycle content is, because this is a motorcycle channel. I'm making content based upon my facts, my research, and my opinion, which are strictly my own. You may agree or disagree with my opinions, or you may be totally on my side, and either way is cool. I don't care. Everybody's got opinion. Most of them stink, like the saying goes. I won't say the rest, but this is, like I said, my motorcycle channel. It's basically a rolling podcast talking about motorcycle related topics. That's all it really is. If I had the time to have a podcast and could sit down and talk for an hour to make an episode of a podcast and had a co-host that was worth a crap that I could depend on, then I would probably do that also. But guess what? I don't. So take it with a grain of salt. This is not meant to be a hateful video or being that I'm a person who is mad or butthurt or whatever. I enjoy doing this. This is a hobby of mine. I'm not a motorcycle journalist who does this for a living, so I can't ride 35 different bikes in a year and compare them all, together one after another, because that's not what my job is. I'm a blue-collar, everyday guy who enjoys riding motorcycles, and I enjoy making motorcycle content about motorcycles that I may not be riding. That's all I'm saying. So don't think I'm clickbaiting you. I'm talking about a motorcycle topic, just like there are so many people on YouTube, motorcycle related channels, who are not motovloggers, who are not riding down the road, who are sitting there reading specs off a keyboard and comparing the two. It's similar to what those guys do, but not riding down the road. And reality check, for those of you who don't know, just sit there and look at a computer, which there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do that, and they do screen recordings and they compare stuff, but all the information is in front of you. All you have to do is sit down and talk about it. You don't have to somewhat remember some facts. So when I say a bike makes 70 horsepower and it really only makes 77, granted, you're correct in the comments. We're having a conversation. I get it. But you don't have to be all like, it makes 77.2, not 71. Well, okay, I at least got it in the same digits that it's in. So cut me a little slack. I'm trying to ride a bike, trying to be somewhat entertaining, even though I think I'm a pretty dull person, but some of my people that I know find me quite funny, even though I don't put on that persona on purpose. But like I'm saying, don't hate me in the comments. Don't think I'm clickbaiting you, because I'm not. I'm talking about new and exciting topics on some stuff that I'm not writing and hasn't even been released to a public yet. So if it hasn't been released to a public and it's sitting on at a motorcycle show and no journalists are writing it, guess what? I'm not writing it either, because I'm not a motorcycle journalist. And the first ones who get to write stuff like that is journalists, like on press release stuff, before it ever even comes out to the general public, most of the time. So, like I said, I'm not trying to clickbait anybody. I'm not trying to say I know everything. We're literally having, whoa, sorry, roadkill in the middle of the road, my lane. But we're literally having a conversation about a motorcycle-related topic. That's it. That's all it really is. It is, like I said, it is a rolling motorcycle podcast. And I'm not trying to clickbait. I may get some of the facts, like I said, close, but I'm probably not going to get them all close, because I'm trying to go off memory and ride a bike without hurting the bike and myself. So there's that. And you know, I've even seen some people on YouTube who do something that's kind of weird. They literally have a motorcycle helmet on, who are sitting in front of camera talking about this with a camera facing them. Because what? They can't show their face? But you're on a motorcycle. I've shown my face on garage vlog stuff. Granted, I don't do a lot of those, but they are there on my channel if you're interested to see. You know, like I've done reviews of this bike, long term, sit down and had more of an in-depth conversation of stuff I can remember better and more opinion about it. Sorry, this sun is right in my face, so if I'm dipping my head too much right now, it's not on purpose. But like I said, if I talk about said bike or bike that I'm comparing to, I'm not writing that, and it may not make much sense to you, but it's motorcycle related content that I feel that's deemable to make a video about without writing it. So that's all I'm saying. So if this turned into a rant video, if any of you I've made mad or upset, I do apologize. That was not my intention. All I'm saying is take it with a grain of salt. We're having a conversation about motorcycle topic in general. That's all it is. No more, no less. So on that, guys, if you're not already done so, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, because I know this one's gonna get a few people triggered maybe. But on that, guys, ride safe and have fun. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.